welcome to the show. Hit it. Thank you. So they did a Madden simulation of the 27th season coming up, and the Cowboys won it all.
Really? The whole thing?
Yep.
Like this is really our year?
Yeah.
Based on just everyone's overall rating? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So it's not just you that's crazy.
Dude, so what? Now Madden's crazy?
No, I'm saying it's not just you, so you're not so crazy because you're alone.
Man, what I really liked, though, is that no one was talking about the Cowboys. I kind of was liking that.
You weren't, because when no one talks about them, it means they're not very good.
Right, and that's when we were going to surprise the
world.
But
you didn't. You didn't surprise the world ever, not once.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just because, like, now my son is sending me TikTok videos of Caleb Downs, preseason. Like, Dad, look at this. Dad, he looks so good.
Locking up CD.
Yes, and I'm like, stop. Let's stop looking at that.
For a 9th year in a row, Yahoo Sports simulated an entire NFL season using the Madden video game, and this year, the simulation picked the Dallas Cowboys to win the Super Bowl.
Dude, that would be...
This is the closest he's gotten to it in so long. This is actually exciting for him.
He's so excited right now.
I can taste it.
Beating the Denver Broncos 31-14 behind a dominant rushing attack led by Dak Prescott.
That's right.
What? That's when you know it's false.
What do you mean?
Dak can run.
He can run.
Nah, since he broke his leg, it's definitely a whole different ballgame for him, yeah.
It's been different, dude, but look how jacked he is, though.
What does that do with
Put
running,
your shoulders down and plow people. That's what it means.
You don't want that from your quarterback, do you?
Well, Josh Allen does it all the time.
And has he won a Super Bowl?
No, he's not.
Yeah.
On a flip side, Madden projected the Jets to be 2-15.
Yeah.
So definitely sounds probable.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Any new news with the WNBA that you've seen recently?
No, I haven't seen anything. What are they doing over there?
Did the Fever coach get fired? Right?
What did he say?
If she got fired, it just happened.
Okay, then no. Am I seeing the wrong thing?
You can look that
up. Or
up.
was she fired up maybe or something?
Yeah, have you seen those memes where it's like somebody fired and in small letters it goes up to be the next leader?
People are so
The
dumb.
problem with that is I haven't seen she was fired.
Okay, then I'm probably wrong. This is like 2 days ago.
Why would she get fired?
I don't know.
Not very well liked.
Mm-hmm.
And she was doing a press conference and she was saying, hey, everybody on the internet, relax. Because there was a video, I think it was maybe even after the Sophie Cunningham thing, where she goes out and checks on the other player first and not her own team, her own player.
Oh, dang.
But who knows? The internet is stupid.
Yeah.
So how many, Eddie?
Yeah.
I believe there are 15 WNBA teams. Will you fact check me on that? How many WNBA?
I have no idea, dude.
What'd you say, 10?
No, I just laughed.
Oh, okay.
They're 15.
Okay. How many WNBA teams can you name?
Oh, gosh. I can try.
Okay, and I'm going to try to mark them off, but it's on my phone, but go ahead.
I could probably do 5 or 6.
What can you name?
Indiana Fever.
Indiana Fever, that's correct.
Do I have to do the city and the
Yeah,
name?
because otherwise, if you just do the city, that's kind of cheating because you're just chasing NBA cities.
Okay. Chicago Sky.
2.
LA Sparks.
3.
Vegas Aces.
Oh, wow, good one.
Nice job.
4.
One of them is the Sun. What's the Sun? It can't be the Phoenix Sun, because there's already the Phoenix Suns. All right, give me Phoenix Sun.
No, the Sun
it's
is
Connecticut.
That's right, because it's the Mohegan Sun.
That's
It's not
it.
because of how hot the sun is. It's because of that. I
Okay.
believe that's what it is. But
Connecticut
they're moving
Sun.
to Houston.
Oh, are they really? Didn't know that.
Again, guys, I just read stuff. I'm pretty sure they're moving to Houston.
Well, the coach has not been fired, by the way.
Okay.
Yes, in 2027 they are moving to Houston.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, how many did I get?
5.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Hold on, let me think. I haven't seen any Texas ones, right? There's got to be Texas ones.
Well, you know it's not Houston because Houston doesn't have a team yet. They're going to
Right.
get the Sun.
I would think Dallas would have one. No, I don't know. That's it. I'm done.
Okay, so you got 5 out of 15.
Okay.
33%. If I give you the city, give me what you think the mascot is.
Okay, you got it.
And some of these you know, but the Atlanta.
The Atlanta. The Atlanta Bravettes. I have no idea.
Interesting.
I have no idea.
So
Are they kind of hawk?
No, I've never heard a team name this before. And my assumption, I'm going to do a lot of assuming, and I'm going to kind of count on you guys to fact check me as we go, that this name is based off of civil rights.
The Atlanta Roses? Rosas?
No, but that would be some. I mean, that would be
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
You are correct, Bobby.
Really?
Yep.
So the Kings?
Okay, you're getting closer.
The Martin Luthers?
Okay, but no, but you're in the ballpark
The
now.
Revs?
No.
The Revs?
No, but what's something famous?
Go back to where you were just at.
Go.
Martin Luther?
What's something famous about him?
Oh, the Dreams.
The Dream.
Oh, the Dream.
The Atlanta Dream.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. I like that.
All right, the Chicago.
Okay, it's got to be some kind of bear.
No, you've already nailed it. You said it
Oh,
earlier.
Sky, yeah. And why are they Sky? Skyline?
I'd assume.
Okay.
Windy City, Sky,
Yep.
Skyline.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, the Connecticut Sun, which I do believe is the Mohegan Sun, because I think they played in the Mohegan Sun Arena or something.
Okay.
They're moving to Houston. Because Connecticut Sun doesn't make sense because it'd be the Connecticut Cold.
Team's purchase and ownership by the Mohegan Native American tribe.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Dallas.
I knew
This
Dallas
makes
had
no
one.
sense to me, and I'm sure I'm missing something, but all I know about the Dallas team is that Paige Beckers plays for them.
See, man, they missed on this, and they should have been the Cowgirls.
I don't know. That feels like childlike.
The
Yeah.
Dallas Cowgirls? Does the Dallas Cowboys sound childish?
No, because Cowboys are a real thing, but I'd say girls are Cowboys. If there's a woman,
You're right.
and she's like, I think she's a cowboy. Like in real life, riding horses. I don't think you go, there's 3 cowboys and 2 cowgirls out there. I think it's all. I think it's 5 cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right.
I need a hint on this one.
I don't have a hint. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why, and I bet you there's a reason. I bet it's like a Pegasus horse or something.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did you really just throw that out
Yeah.
there? That's what it is.
Is it a Pegasus horse?
Well, it draws inspiration from that.
No. What's it? What's
I
the
don't
name?
have it up. I just have the teams up, so I don't have any research.
What's the team name? Or are you gonna
No,
guess?
you can guess, but I said the Pegasus horse.
The Mobiles.
What?
What?
The
Are you thinking of the gas station like with the horse?
Yeah, because that's a sign on the skyline. There's a neon the Pegasus on the buildings.
What does a Pegasus horse do?
Fly.
Okay.
Flyers.
Okay, close.
Wings.
Yes.
There you go.
The Dallas Wings. What does it say? Why is it the
Yeah.
Dallas mascot?
The Pegasus has served as the Greek mythology symbol of Dallas since 1934.
Okay, so there is that symbol on one of the buildings downtown.
Yeah, Magnolia Building.
Look, we're even learning about our own
pretty
country
cool.
here.
Yeah.
This one, I would get it, but I don't know why they're named this. Golden State. And this is the newest team, I believe. I don't even know what this is.
The Golden State Bridges.
No, that would be fun.
Yeah?
Like London Bridges or the
so like
Golden
the
Gate Bridge.
Golden Gate Bridge, yeah.
I'm thinking you got your bridges on.
No, they're not britches.
Okay. Okay.
This to me feels like a Viking, like a Minnesota Viking, but I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Close.
Golden State?
It feels like somebody in a boat that's like taking over land. Is that what that is? Or is it kind of like a demon?
No. Warrior.
Okay.
I know it from a Marvel movie.
So it's a kind of warrior. That's kind of cool. It's a playoff of then the
But
Warriors.
do you know what it is?
No, I have no
It's
idea.
a Valkyrie.
Oh.
What's
Yeah,
a Valkyrie?
I would have never knew that. Inspired by fearless, powerful warrior woman from Norse mythology.
Yep. Don't know that
A
one.
lot of mythology here.
Indiana Fever, boom. Las Vegas Aces,
Nice.
gambling, boom.
Yeah.
I wonder why the Fever. Let's think about that. Why is Indiana the Fever? Most flu in the winter.
Indiana.
What's hot about Indiana? Where it gives you the fever, the chills.
So the Pacers are like the pace car from the race car, right?
'Kay.
That's Pacer.
oh, for Indy 500.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Colts. I think they came from Baltimore.
But yeah, so a name that migrated with the team. Does it say
Fever.
why the Fever is named the Fever?
Yeah.
What's it say?
A tribute to the intense, passionate basketball culture.
Oh, that one's stupid then.
Yeah, that's not
And
very
it's my favorite team, and it's stupid. Las Vegas, Los Angeles Sparks. Kind of makes sense. LA, sparkly,
Yeah.
fire.
Sparkly?
I don't know. That's why I
just
think
like
Sparks.
glitz and glamour.
Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
think Sparks. Okay. I think the best team right now is this one, Minnesota.
Oh, Lynx.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I knew
cat,
that
right?
one. That's
Yeah.
a cat.
L-Y, right? L-Y.
LYNX.
Yeah.
Why is the Lynx that mascot? Or is it just let's just find a cool animal?
Directly from the state's native wilderness and fierce wildlife.
Okay. We just got a few left. The New York.
Liberty.
Yep.
Dang, I knew
And it's from the
those.
insurance company.
Liberty.
Liberty Bibberty.
That's obviously the Statue of Liberty.
Of course.
Yep. Phoenix.
And that's not sun. Heat. Nah, they can't do the heat.
Okay.
Desert.
You're not, when you say heat, you're not going exactly the right place, but this place is hot. It's the hottest.
Hell?
The Phoenix Hell.
Phoenix hell. That'd be the ultimate. Sun Devils. The Devils.
This place is the hottest of all of these places.
The furnaces.
It's an actual place.
Is it a place like in the world?
No.
It's a, was it like a restaurant? What do you mean like
Wait,
a place?
how do you go from not in the world to a restaurant?
What do you mean a place?
You could, we haven't. You could probably, in theory, go there. We haven't.
Oh, Mars.
Hotter.
The sun.
Colder.
So it's a planet.
What's the closest?
Mercury.
Mercury, the closest planet to the
Wow,
sun.
that's right. I have seen that name.
Is that because it's hot?
Yeah, because Arizona's climate. Hot.
They didn't try very hard for that one.
No, not at all.
Mercury.
Portland.
Machetes.
Interesting.
Trailblazers.
Interesting.
Portland.
I don't know why they'd be named this.
Is it a bird?
No, it's natural element.
Oh, silver.
Maybe natural element isn't fair. It's something that happens in nature.
Evaporation.
Yep, the Portland evaporation.
Something that happens in nature.
The entire franchise is just going to be gone.
Rain.
The discovery of this changed modern man.
Gold. The gold and
Bread.
The golds. The internet.
TikTok.
Are you sticking? You're still sticking with element? Like a
It's
natural
not
element?
an element because that goes to periodic table. It is not
It's
on
not
the
one of
periodic
those.
table. No.
Okay.
But it is something that is not man-made. It is natural, but finding it changed the course of mankind. Finding it and creating it.
Light.
You're almost there.
Bulb.
Almost. Go further the opposite way though, because you took a step the wrong way and then come back.
Electricity. Electric.
Even more natural.
Thunder. Lightning.
Okay. What's that one you said?
Lightning.
Okay, you're almost there.
Bolts.
Nope. No. Lightning is
Look at Kevin. Kevin's dying over there.
I want to know what's going on in your head right now, dude.
Dude, that's crazy. I have no idea what this team's name is.
lightning is probably what allowed humans to discover this. Bulb.
Shockers.
No.
Electrocution.
I would assume that because of lightning, humans were able to discover this. This is it's an assumption.
Because of lightning.
Yes. Would you guys say that if I'm guessing that's
probably.
why?
The shocks. The shockers.
Mm-mm.
The electric.
It changed the course of mankind.
I know, dude.
You're so
light.
like right there.
The light. The street light. The lamps.
Okay, so
The lanterns.
no, that's way too in the future. I'm talking about when this was discovered. People are like, oh, our life is now forever changed. For different reasons. For food, for heat.
The calendar. For food. What? The refrigerators.
Okay, but the opposite of
The
what?
freezers.
No. The opposite
The
of
microwaves.
No. Okay, but the opposite of freezing.
Melting. The melting pots.
If I played Passport with Eddie and we were on TV, I might just stab him in the neck right in the middle of the show.
You said the opposite of freezing. The melting.
What did man discover that?
Fire.
Yes.
Oh my god.
They are fire.
The Portland fire.
Wow.
And I would assume because lots of trees up there, forest fires.
Celebrates Portland's athletic
Fire.
passion and resilience, paired with a modern logo featuring a rose on fire as a nod to the Rose City.
That's lame.
And it
Yeah.
goes with Trailblazers.
Because Oh, they are the Trailblazers, but the Rose is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Rose would have worked. Sorry, the Fire thing is stupid. Rose would at least
Yeah.
work because it would have made sense called the Rose City. But Fire,
I've never heard of the Portland Fires.
just the
Never.
Portland Fire.
Oh, Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, never heard of
Not
that.
the light bulbs.
Seattle. There's only 3 left.
Are they something like the hockey team? What are they, Grackles or something? Crackles? You know, like
The
the
NHL team.
Yeah. Kraken.
That's the NHL team, but it's
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Okay, Seattle. The Seattle Rain. That'd be great. Why did they call themselves the Rain?
Okay, you're so close.
Really? Thunderstorms.
You're very close. You're dancing on top of it. The Seattle.
Storm.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
There's 2 left. I'd bet $100 you don't get this one.
What do you got?
I've never heard of this one.
That's crazy that we've never heard of a team, a professional team.
Toronto.
Oh. The Toronto Baguettes.
Well, that'd be Paris.
Yeah, they're French there.
No, that's
Quebec.
Montreal is probably would be more like the Baguettes.
Oh, they don't speak French?
There's probably some.
Give me a hint. Like, what's it? Element?
If this would work better in Nashville.
Oh, guitars.
No, it'd work.
The music notes.
Yeah, it's not directly on music, but it's something that.
That's like music?
Yeah, but could also be used in other forms of
Oh,
like
sound.
people. I don't know why Toronto would pick this other
Yeah.
than the alliteration.
People? Oh, Toronto. So it's with a T?
Mm-hmm.
Toronto talkers. Toronto
If people are moving around quickly.
travelers.
Okay, if they're moving around quickly, but also it has something to do with music. They're not together. It's not people moving around dancing, but I'm saying
Oh.
independently. It could be
The tangos.
people how they're moving around, but it could also be something that's used in music. How it's defined.
The Toronto treble clefs.
That's too musical.
Okay.
It's gonna give it to you, but like the speed of a song.
Tempos.
The Toronto
Wow.
tempo.
I've never heard
Never.
of that. Are they good?
I've never heard of them.
Me neither.
And I have WNBA League Pass.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That was a public name your team campaign.
Yeah, well, that was a joke.
Oh, that's a bad one.
They're like,
Yeah.
let's see if we win this one.
I mean, the Baguettes are better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
they-
you.
One more. I think you might get this one because I think it might ring a bell.
Come on.
The Washington.
Wizards. The Washington Congress.
No, but you're more in the ballpark with the first one.
Wizards?
Mm-hmm. Because obviously that's the NBA team, and I
Uh-huh.
think this is probably based off of that.
The Washington. It is?
Yeah.
But I don't even know why the NBA team was called the Wizards.
Probably alliteration, but I don't know.
Right.
Because they're the Bullets, and they had to
Uh-huh.
change from Bullets. Because you can't be Bullets.
Why were they the Bullets?
That's a cool name. I don't know. The Washington Bullets was kind of cool.
No, it was cool, but I wonder what made
Probably a
them.
lot of shootings in D.C. Like, let's just do
I
it.
was thinking.
A lot of crime.
A
Yeah.
lot of crime. Go with it.
Yeah.
They were the Packers at one
Because
point.
their
Oh,
big
yeah?
rival was the Memphis Carjackers.
Oh, they were so good. Scrappy team. Scrappy team.
The St. Louis Home Invaders. The cities with the highest crime rates always have like crime nicknames.
Oh man! All right, what are we doing? Washington.
Yeah.
The Washers. The Washington.
There's no alliteration, but it's close to like it's in the ballpark of the Wizards. Like it's based off the Wizards.
Okay. The Witches.
Yee.
Ooh, that'd be crazy. The Washington Witches.
But no alliteration. But you're dancing in it.
Fortune tellers. The Washington.
If we were to do charades,
Yeah, act it out.
yeah, I can. But it's just okay.
Magicians.
No. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Yeah. One. First word. First word. One. Uno. What are you doing with a one?
Bobby's holding
Oh,
up
it
a
has,
one,
only
by the
has
way.
one word. One word. Got it. Oh, the god. What? The lizard. The sweaty lizard. The. Do that again. Do what you're doing again. Ah, I'm surprised. What's on my skin? I have it all over my skin. I can't get it off. It's all over me. I'm a goo-goo. You have goo all over you. Dude, I'm from Wizard. I don't even know where we're going. The Wizards.
I don't know what else I could do.
But what were you doing? Can you describe what you were doing?
Mm-hmm. If I tell you, you'll know what it is.
Okay.
Do you know what I was doing?
Yeah,
And you know the name of this
but I know
team?
the name.
Yeah.
Did you have to look up the name of the
I
team?
wasn't doing rain, but I was doing
Oh, snow.
no light rain.
Drizzles. The Drizzles. Mist. The Mystics.
That's it.
They are the Mystics.
Nice.
I have heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's interesting. Your the way you acted out,
Well, it kind of turned pervy when I was like licking myself.
Yeah.
I was just trying to show you that it was like water and it could be, you know?
I got you.
All right, let's welcome in Mike Sando, senior NFL writer for The Athletic and the man behind the annual NFL Quarterback Tiers Project. It's one of the best offseason windows for me into how coaches, executives, and decision makers view quarterbacks. This year, Mike surveyed 50 NFL coaches and executives, so 21 execs, 29 coaches, and had them place 35 veteran quarterbacks into 5 tiers. I listen to him when he's on every other show, so I'm super pumped he's on with us. Mike, thank you for the time.
Hey, I love it, and you've done your homework. That's good detail. I'm excited for the conversation based off of that.
I'm curious, and with tier 1, obviously, we were going to have 2, which is Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. I'm curious if anyone thought maybe we wouldn't put Mahomes in tier 1 because of his injury.
No, there was no hesitation there. I think that one thing about the quarterback tiers, for the most part, sometimes it's like a little bit of a delay on the reaction to things. So somebody like that who's so well respected, and I don't think is declining physically. Like I think we've seen other players, Peyton Manning at the end, couldn't really throw, or Drew Brees' arm left him when he was way up there. Those guys get knocked down, and obviously Aaron Rodgers has gone way down. But I don't think anyone sees, a drop off in his play physically. Obviously, there's an injury, but he's kind of in the Tom Brady chair, I think, where you're not just completely doing a new evaluation every year, probably on him. There were some acknowledgments that this is, it's kind of getting to the point where it's time to, have another great season for him.
Do the executives or the coaches that you talk to, and just to stay on Mahomes for a second, do they factor in the support that these players have, meaning wide receivers or running backs? Because that's what I think about Mahomes. Like, he hasn't had a lot of help.
Totally agree. I think he has earned it so much because he's been such a great quarterback, winning championships, and he's won a championship without having a great defense too, in the past. But when you take away everything and you basically have, no good weapons and no run game, I mean, that's about as hard as it can get. And I think we've seen Mahomes do the best he can, especially using his legs, running for his life sometimes, and just to keep drives alive. They become a team that the Chiefs games have fewer possessions than any other game, because they're just grinding it out. And that's Mahomes just doing, maybe burning the candle at both ends to do it, and it caught up to him physically. So yes, people understand that and give him the benefit of the doubt with that. Somebody like Justin Herbert, at a certain point, I think the reasons for his not getting over the hump feel like excuses. And I think a few people have put him even in tier 3. So he doesn't have he gets some benefit of the doubt. He's the top of tier 2, near the top, but there's less patience for somebody who hasn't really done it at any point in his career.
And I guess the last 25 years or so of me like really paying attention to sports, even on a somewhat granular level, I've never seen anything like Matthew Stafford, where the guy is really good, and then is he going to retire? He has to announce he's not going to retire because he's getting, quote unquote, so old. But then he's a 99 on Madden, and he's still tier 1. I've never seen it happen like this before.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I think that's so when he was in Detroit, everyone said tier 1 talent, but there's something missing. It's a bad organization. He's risking the ball too much, whatever. And I think you do see that talent coming into a really good situation with a good coach and a good team around him made a huge difference for him. Now, also, they sort of, remember that he had a couple of years there where it was kind of caution to the wind with the drop back passing game. And I think that ended up being, maybe being too much, like it's too much of a good thing. And Stafford needs some reins or just some structure. And I think McVay's done a good job of reincorporating the run game, putting him under center some. Obviously, they do the 13 personnel, which is, even though those guys can spread out, it's not just a light spread offense. So I think that's helped him as he's gotten older a little bit, the way, Rodgers was helped by it in Green Bay when, to a greater degree, they went to a under center type of an offense and saved him from himself a little bit. As an older player who doesn't move around as well, you don't want to have to be back there just drop back passing all the time.
We talked about Mahomes and how there could be a delay, or he just deserves tier 1 because of what he's done, even though he was injured into last year, going into this year. But Joe Burrow has been injured so much, and he's in tier 1. I feel like that injury conversation is a bit different because Mahomes is kind of a one-off that happened at the end of the year, like, will he be back? Does that factor in whenever a player's been injured multiple times over years?
Yes, and I thought it might factor in more with Burrow, but I do say this: if you look at the definition of tier 1, carries his team each week, expertly handles pure pass situations. That's when both teams know we have to pass the ball. Who's more nervous, our guys or their guys? And Burrow is the epitome of the one who the defense fears when he's going to throw the ball. He's a great passer, and I think that is always going to carry the day more than dual threat where the passing's okay or good. And so you combine the fact that he's been to a Super Bowl, and he's had some playoff success, certainly more than like a Lamar Jackson or Justin Herbert, and he's seen as maybe the best passer in the league. I think that shows you what the voters value and why he's there instead of slipping to the top of tier 2, where Lamar Jackson is. He fell out of tier 1 narrowly, but fell out of tier 1, and had a hard time being in tier 1 before that, because he was perceived in the absence of playoff success to really be reliant on the running, which doesn't hold up as well in the mind of voters in terms of, when the game gets really hard and you got to throw the ball. That's not as big of a factor.
Did most of the people you talk to consider Josh Allen to be the best quarterback in the NFL right now?
I don't know about that, because Mahomes finished ahead of him. I think you could say that if we're playing a game tomorrow, set aside Mahomes' injury, like on any given day, Josh Allen might be a tougher matchup. Does that make you, a better quarterback sometimes when it matters, right? And I don't think the league was quite ready to say that, although I'm sure, I think some of the voters do think that Josh Allen may be the best right now, but I don't think it's overwhelming.
We have a massive Dallas Cowboys fan on this show that is not me, but he is Dak 100% all the time. Dak makes tier 2. Where does Dak fall in tier 2?
Dak Prescott moved up 5 spots. It was one of the big surprises to me. He got just about as many tier 1 votes this year as he's gotten his whole career before that. I didn't see it coming, because I just always thought, hey, Dak's good, not great. I think most voters see him that way, but something happened for him to move up. And I think some of that stuff around him is pretty good now, and so maybe that helps him shine. But I wonder if subtly there's some acknowledgement of two things. One, that the playoff stuff's always been what people point to with him, but it's kind of a 30-year problem with some pretty good quarterbacks, at least him and Dak and Romo. And is Jerry Jones getting a little bit of more of the blame for that in the absence of Dak having just blown up in the playoffs recently? I think if Dak had a 4-interception game if they had made the playoffs last year and had a bad game, I think it would hurt him more than missing the playoffs, if that makes sense. In terms of where he's at, it's been a while since he's had the bad playoff game. And then also, I think the league's gotten so young at the position that Dak is appreciated for his ability to, as a veteran quarterback, to kind of play the position the way it used to be played. Somebody who is in command of the whole show, kind of running it, and really has a feel for what's going on out there. That's fewer and fewer quarterbacks in the league today.
How do these guys feel about Jalen Hurts? We hear a lot of yapping. I see him go to a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, but then everything coming from inside the locker room. But generally, the people who know, what do they think?
I think they feel like he is limited as a player, and you can't take away those Super Bowl moments. If he didn't have those, he'd be a lot lower, probably. He's barely holding on the border of tier 2, tier 3. I think you could make a case that's too low based on what he's done in 2 Super Bowls. But if we played this game, what if we said, you're a team in this league, would you trade your quarterback for Jalen Hurts? how many would Jalen Hurts be even lower than he is now? I think there's guys below him that you wouldn't want Jalen Hurts to take over for. The Saints would rather have Tyler Shuck than him, right? I mean, they just would. If the Eagles signed Jalen Hurts to a top 5 money deal in the league right now and said he's won Super Bowls, this is our guy for the next 5 years, and we're locking in, I think some Eagles fans would be like, good for Jalen, but man, I don't know. How would you be excited as an Eagles fan or excited as a Cowboys fan?
Yeah, it's the Super Bowls, because we say, nope, Dak didn't win in the playoffs, so we're going to hurt him a little bit. But, with Jalen Hurts, he's been and won. It's almost like a double standard that you're holding these guys to. But again, like you, and you talk to the guys that know, like they're able to see a lot of things that we aren't able to see. And so the Jalen Hurts thing is so interesting. Even in college, it was the same thing. He's amazing. He gets benched. He goes to Philadelphia. He's not good. He starts. He's awesome. So it's just been a Jalen Hurts soap opera.
Yeah. Like would the Cowboys be, if those two teams traded quarterbacks, how would the betting lines change this year?
Pretty dramatically, I would think, right?
You'd think that the Eagles' chances would go up and the Cowboys would go down, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably our answer.
Did Sam Darnold make a big jump?
He made a pretty big jump. I mean, he went from tier 3 to tier 2. He had been in tier 3 even when he was with the Jets. I mean, people kind of liked him coming out. But he's not going to make a huge push up farther than that to the top of tier 2 because I think people understand that for 2 years now with Minnesota and Seattle, he's had great defenses. And those were really the reasons why his team won primarily. And he did his part, and there were certainly times when they needed him to, spin it and drop back and throw the ball, and he did it, including in the championship game against the Rams. He played great, but he's not carrying the team every week, right? He doesn't do that every week. You wouldn't want him to try to do that every week. He's perfect in tier 2 because he can do it, but just in doses. And so there definitely is a hole or two in his game. He can be loose with the football. That sort of a thing. And so I don't think the Seahawks are nervous having him at quarterback, but they want to keep the context of it the way that it is now instead of saying we're going to be a quarterback driven team.
Are there any of these guys that are just like a season away with some postseason success to being tier 1? And I think of a guy like maybe a Jordan Love, like that's who comes to mind. Any of these guys that you think of that's one season away from being respected at a higher tier?
Easily Herbert and Lamar Jackson are. They've been in tier 1 before, so that's a super simple one. I think that Jaden Daniels was at number 6 after his rookie season and dropped to 13. Some concerns about the team, injuries, and then his team. He was 2-5 in the games he started last year. So if he repeated his rookie season, I think he would go to tier 1. I think he'd be right there on the border, but he'd be close. So he could definitely do it. Jordan Love, I think would go to the doorstep of tier 2. I do. I think so, and that's probably true of any of those guys, even Jaden Daniels. For the most part, one great season pushes you to the doorstep for the most part, and you got to kind of do it again. And so, unless it was just an MVP type season with a playoff push, I think that could get him there, but I don't necessarily anticipate that.
Does a guy like Aaron Rodgers see this and get mad that he's fallen to tier 3?
I probably wouldn't admit it, but yeah, I'm sure he looks at this and goes, it is what it is. But what's interesting about Rodgers is the coaches ranked him a lot higher than the personnel people. The coaches like a guy who can run the whole show, and they, you almost don't have to coach him. He's almost coaching your team, and he's almost coaching your coaches. He's coaching the referee when he's out there, first name basis. When his cadence is so good, he's going to draw them off sides and throw it over their heads on defense. If you're late subbing on defense, he's going to catch you. All those little nuances of the game, appeal to a coach. But I think a personnel person is looking at it going, this guy might not make it through the season. He can't be our guy. He can't get out of his own way. He can't move. And by the way, when he goes on McAfee and says whatever he's going to say, what's our owner going to think, right? I think the GMs feel Rodgers differently.
Two guys with extremely high ceilings, but we're going to wait and see another year. Drake May and Caleb Williams. Your thoughts on those guys? And why was Drake ahead of Caleb? Because they went to the Super Bowl, basically?
Yeah, I would say that's probably true. And I think that Caleb Williams is a little more volatile. I think the ceiling could be higher for Caleb Williams on any given day, but maybe the consistency is what needs to be seen there. And so it's always a tough one for me when people ask which of those guys is more likely to go to tier 1, because I feel like May is a little bit stabler, but also a little bit less, a little bit lower ceiling. in terms of the spectacular plays. I think if we put together a list of every quarterback's spectacular plays over the last 2 seasons, the top 5 of Caleb Williams might be as good as anybody. But when you run around that much, some bad things can happen too. So Caleb probably just needs another year. He could pass Drake May. I really think that he could. His rookie season raised so many questions about him, and probably put him in a little bit of a hole coming into this year.
A guy like Cam Ward, who never had a shot because the Titans are terrible. He's tier 3. He was also a rookie. High ceiling, or he's in such a bad place that who knows?
I think there was a wide range of opinions. I think some people were pretty high on him and some people weren't at all. And so my guess is that just people's evaluations coming out of college speaking louder than what we've seen, because you do have to discount it a little bit when you factor in it was such a bad situation. And even though he played the whole year, I don't think a lot of people were watching him as much either. So I think the jury's very much out on him as far as a consensus in the league.
Do people, when they give you their votes, is it all anonymous and they're like, Sando, do not tell anybody what I'm voting for?
It's a given. Yeah, it's a given that I would never do that. But I have a good relationship that way with people to where we can have really open and frank conversations in this context. And they know that I'm going to handle it in a way that doesn't, burn them or put them in a bad situation, because otherwise they would be like all these interviews that are done on the record where no one wants to say anything, and that's a compromise worth making on a subject like this, to really get the unvarnished opinions, as long as me, the person putting it together, tries to be fair to the players too. You can't just put in off the cuff, personal sounding types of attacks, so I try not to do that.
Final question: which of these tier 3 guys could you see the ceiling being high enough that they could eventually be a tier 1 guy?
Let me just refresh myself on.
And it could be none. Here. Could be none. Bo Nix.
Yeah. I would say in tier 3, I'm just going to go through them. Bo Nix, I don't think we'll get to tier 1. Rogers, no. Stroud, I don't think so. High 2. Daniel Jones, no. Bryce Young, no. Kyler Murray, no. Dart, I don't think so. I think Dart has to prove he can stay on the field. Cam Ward, I would lean towards no, but jury's out. Tua, no. Tyler Shuck, I think, could go to high 2 at some point. I don't know about 1. Cousins, no. And that's it. So, yeah, it's slim pickings for tier 1 futures among those guys, in my opinion.
When a guy like Anthony Richardson makes the list and he's not a starter, how do you how does that affect who you're going to even put in?
So I had a list of, I think 35 quarterbacks made it in, but I probably had 40 to start with. So, like, for example, I start after the draft. Once the draft happens, we kind of know the quarterback situations. But Rodgers hadn't signed with Pittsburgh. So when I start doing this, I have Rodgers on there in case he does. I have Mason Rudolph on there in case, there's somehow, for some reason, going with him, right? Or I think there were some other backups around the league, that I would have on that list. And then at the end, I'm like, okay, we don't need to put on this guy because he's not going to compete for the starting job right now, right? But in other teams, I would have 2. I'd put Tua Tagovailoa and Michael Penix for the Falcons, because we don't really know. In fact, I had 3 on there for Cleveland, including Dylan Gabriel, because who knows what's going to happen. It could be a situation where Deshaun Watson re-injures his leg, and now they're going to let the other 2 guys compete. You got to have Gabriel in there. So I do that and then pare it down.
You guys can read his articles at The Athletic. One of my favorite writers. This is one of my favorite things all year that comes out. You do such a great job. Mike, thank you so much for the time, and it gives us something to talk about until games finally start, because, man, this is what's so great about it. We get to finally talk about something.
I know. I love it. We have actual tangible stuff, so we're getting there.
All right. I
appreciate you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you.
All right, let me run something by you guys. I have some friends that I haven't seen in probably, I don't know, 15 years. It's been a while. But they hit me up. They said they're coming to Nashville.
Okay.
And they want to go get some drinks. It's a couple. They're married. But they're not coming with kids or anything. And they're like, maybe we'll go to a bar, take us downtown, show us around. And I was like, dude, I haven't been downtown, like, to drink like that in a long time. And I'm thinking, if I want to catch up with these people, I don't want to take them to a bar and, like, try to yell over the music. I want to catch up. 15 years. What's been going on in your life? I feel like I'm too old for the bars.
Specifically downtown?
I mean,
They got to go. They've never been here?
they've never been here.
Dude, you got to take them downtown.
Yeah, but what am I going to do?
It's not about you. It is, but it isn't at the same time. Like, if you've never been to Nashville, no matter your age, like, you got to be like, suck it up and be like, you know what? I got to take them downtown. They got to experience. And then maybe, like, even in, like, an afternoon. And then you guys can go somewhere off downtown after a couple hours, maybe. Grab
Like
dinner.
Day drinking?
Yeah, day drinking's the best on
When's the
Broadway
last
anyways.
time you went day drinking?
Oof. Yeah, probably before
Before
the
you got
kid-
married?
No, before the kids.
Okay.
I don't know, at least a year and a half maybe.
Yeah.
But day drinking is the best, especially on Broadway. But they just have to experience at least for a little bit. Maybe not the whole time, but just for a little bit.
Dude, my go-to when people are like, hey, I'm coming to town for the day or whatever, like, would love to catch up with you. My go-to is like, all right, come to the house.
Well, that's the best.
Like, you know, like that's literally what I hit them with. Come to the house, but it's a 20-minute drive. Usually they flew in town. So like they're Ubering. It's a long Uber. And then you got to deal with 4 kids. Like one of them's going to punch you in the nuts at some point. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, I hate Nashville.
It's not what they really want to do. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't really want to go to the bars. Mike, what do you think?
I think because it's Nashville, it's such a tourist destination, you have to bite the bullet and go. Last time I did this when I had somebody in town, I feel like I've aged out of bars at this point at 35. Because I just started looking around at the people around me. I'm like, oh, these people look like 10 years younger than me now. That was the first time I felt too old for the bar.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, I feel that way too. Especially here in Nashville. It's a younger city, like 20, mid-20s. A lot of people still like living that single, fun, crazy life. So I'm not saying you're wrong there.
Is there a place downtown where they can get that vibe, but at the same time, I can actually hear what they're saying and we can talk?
No. Dude, you can't even walk on Broadway and have a conversation. That's not even in a bar.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to think of something, because you know how like every bar has multiple floors. Man, I love Roberts, Western World. It's like an older one.
Yeah, I've seen it.
They have I think they have a little upstairs area. Maybe there.
That's not a bad idea. What were you saying, Mike?
There's a place I like that's my go-to. It's L.A. Jackson. It's on the top of a rooftop of a hotel. And it's not like downtown Broadway, but there's the rooftop, it's kind of spread out where you can still hear the other person talking. It's not like music blaring the entire time. It also depends what time you go.
That's a good idea. I think rooftops definitely have that vibe where you can sit and talk. I don't know if they want to rage. Like the wife, she rages.
Really?
Like I think she's because she texted me the other day. Like for sure she was drunk, and it must have been like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, so she's a day drinker. Perfect, dude. The stage, the rooftop of the stage is really good.
Yeah.
It's usually not too crazy. You can get out on the patio and have a conversation. Is your wife? Is it just gonna be you think?
I think that it would probably just be me.
Well, there you go, dude.
I'd love for her to go, but dude, our schedules are so busy
Yeah.
that I don't know if she can get away. And that's another thing too. Like, how am I gonna tell my wife? Like, all right, see you at 3. Like, I'm not gonna go out and come home at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, you go out at like 1 in the afternoon, come home at like 7. Perfect.
Dude.
Day drinking.
Hey, part of me, boys, part of me is like, what if I just go back to old Eddie?
Oh no.
Like, da, 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 da.
It's like Frank the Tank and
I'm not coming home.
I'm going streaking.
At this point, when you drink, do you always drink with the intention to get drunk?
No,
I don't do that anymore.
No.
And it's shocking to me when that's still the goal of every night.
I know.
Yeah, no, I don't even. Yeah, it's crazy. I used to drink. I mean, back in the day, like I would want to get blacked out every single night.
That was your goal to go out and get blacked out.
Blacked out every night.
Why?
I don't know. Because it was just like who can get the most effed up,
What
like
the-
you or me? Like after a football game in high school, my buddy and I would just grab a bottle each and just be like, "You can't get up until you finish that bottle."
What on earth? I did not want to go out with you.
Yeah, no, you didn't. But trust me, now,
And we never did, actually.
yeah, you're lucky.
We missed our times.
That's true, huh? Even when I moved here, like you were out of that phase for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of you guys. When I moved here, I got here 5 years ago.
Well, Mike was never really in it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think Mike. Have we ever? Nah, you didn't really. I don't think I've ever drank around you.
No, by the time I got here, I kind of stopped drinking. I would drink like once or twice a year.
Yeah.
Like my early 20s when I didn't really go hard because I didn't go out and drink. I didn't go to bars. I would just sit at home and drink.
Oh, dang. That's worse, dude.
And my goal every weekend was like, there's going to be one night where I finish a case of beer.
You were a beer drinker, right?
I love beer. Like,
Miller Lights?
I drink Pabst Blue. I was like any cheap beer. Pabst Blue Ribbon was my go-to. Like getting a 6-pack of Tall Boys of Pabst, that was like $6. That was my go-to.
You just sit on the couch and just like watch movies and drink beer?
We'd have friends over, like our group of like 3 or 4 other nerd friends, and we'd all just drink beer, hang out, and that was my favorite thing to do.
And why did you stop drinking? Like just because you weren't in the mood anymore?
I got pretty unhealthy where I would drink and then I'd be like, all right, let's walk and go get some fast food. And it was kind of just like this vicious cycle. And then I got to like 300 pounds. I was like, I got to cut the beer.
Dude, that's crazy because that did go hand in hand. Like if you drank,
Yeah.
it's like, we've got to go get Whataburger.
Oh, yeah. You
We've
have
got to
eat.
go get junk food.
And this was when I was living in Austin. So I lived in an apartment where everything around me was walkable. So there was like a Taco Bell here, a Whataburger here. I knew it was dark days when I would walk to the Long John Silver's. I'm like, man, I want some fried fish right now.
Dude, I want that film that stays in your mouth from the fried food.
And the worst thing is you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, I just feel the grease.
That's what I was going to ask you, Kevin, because like you're all black out. You want to get black out. But what were the next days like for you?
Well, when I was younger, I mean, shoot, dude, wake up, do it again.
Hair of the dog?
Oh, yeah, hair of the dog, do it again. Let's go. What are we doing tonight? Like, what's the plan? But I mean, even when I moved to Nashville, I was 30 when I moved to here. Yeah. And you know, Nashville's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And the first year I went pretty hard too. And then I realized like, okay, I would lay in bed literally all day. The next day, like just lay in bed and just watch
But
TV.
you knew that was coming. Like
Yeah.
you knew that Sunday or whatever day was going to be
Rough.
rest day.
Yeah. If I had it, I would never like go out and go ham and then come to here the next day.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a Friday or Saturday, I knew I had a whole day. If I wanted to just waste it, I would. And after a year of doing that, I was like, I need to get my life together a little
You
bit.
would though, dude. I remember when you first moved here, you would go out on like Monday night to go see a show or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would say yes to everything because they were like, you want tickets to go see Morgan Wallen or whatever? And I'd be like, absolutely. It's a Wednesday night. I don't care.
Dude, the craziest for me is like we moved here, and I would say like 2 years after we moved here, some guy that worked in our building was like, hey man, Pearl Jam's playing in Memphis. You want to go with me? I'm like, that's on a Thursday night. He's like, let's do it. So we went to Memphis, watched Pearl Jam, drove all night back, and I went straight to the radio station.
Oh my God.
Didn't sleep.
Don't you look back at that and you're just like, how?
Why?
Why?
Why would you even do that?
Like, that sounds awful.
I want to go downtown here on a Thursday night now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Crazy days.
So, all right, you got to let us know what you do then.
I'm kind of leaning towards hitting them again with come to the house. And then if they really just want to go out, I'm just going to say, hey, I'll give you like a couple hours. Day drinking.
Yeah, that's okay.
2 hours. And I think I'm going to do a rooftop.
Yeah.
I think rooftop's the way to go.
Yeah. I'm jealous.
Dude, we're definitely at that age, though. We're so old.
I know. That is true. And then even when you do it, you look forward to it. And then the day comes and you're all tired. You're like, dang, I don't even know if I really want to do this
I know,
anymore.
dude. Honestly, I might even cancel.
Yeah.
Once we get to it, I might cancel it. All right. Well, that's it.
Good luck.
Thank you, man. Anything else, you guys? Are you watching preseason at all?
I mean, I watched a little bit of the first game, and then I'll watch some this weekend. It's one of those you kind of have it on in the background. That's about it.
What about you, Mike?
Nah, I'm still just baseball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see the Rangers are getting some good TV time lately.
Yeah. We still suck, though.
Yeah, no, I know. Saw that.
Yeah, the
All
Sox.
right. Okay, well, we'll let you guys go. That's what I tell my wife.
We'll let you guys go.
All right, I'll let you go.
See you later.
See you guys next time. I'm going to blow it. All right, goodbye, everybody.